Is it just me or do men not approach women anymore? I fucking hate dating apps. I do not want to get back on one. I'd like to meet someone IRL, in real life, in the wild. But this seems hard as hell because if you're someone who doesn't go out to bars, it seems like at bars, it's socially acceptable for like people to approach each other. But everywhere else, like, in a coffee shop or like in a restaurant or on the street, it seems like it's not like the norm anymore. Like everyone just kind of minds their own business. And I don't know if this is just me or if this is just where I live. I live in kind of a small town, or if it's like we've almost swung too far in the other direction. Because I remember when I was a teenager, like 15 years ago, men were like coming after me. I don't like, it was like borderline, like it was harassment. Well, like, I don't want to be harassed. We don't need to do that. But at the same time, like I don't know, I'd like people to talk to me. Like I don't want, it feels like we've gone so far in the other direction where everyone kind of operates completely independently. They look down, like they pass someone, they don't even really say hi. They're looking at their phones. Like they'll be like, oh, that person's cute, but they won't do anything about it. And this makes it really hard, I think, when you're single, when you even just want to make friends, you want to connect with new people because everyone is just absorbed in their own world. Like, is everyone lonely? Like, is everyone, I don't know, it's just...
Another summer has arrived, and instead of celebrating vacations and enjoying the season, many conversations seem to revolve around frustration over where all the good men have gone. The reality is that they don't need someone to rescue them. They simply need to recognize that the dating landscape has changed. In today's video, we're taking a closer look at why some women appear increasingly eager for relationships with men during the summer of 2026, while more men seem completely comfortable staying on their own. What surprises many of them is that the attention they once expected is no longer guaranteed. Stay with me until the end, because the shift happening right now is far bigger than most people realize.
Hey TikTok, I'm just on here wondering if anybody's feeling the same way I'm feeling. I'm from Illinois and I feel like the gas prices and the electric bills and the prices of food is just so overwhelming anymore. Like, I'm wondering if anybody else is feeling like they're drowning and they can't get out. I work overtime and I cannot get above water. I mean, I literally have no gas for next week. It was either that or get a few groceries to get by. I hit my local food pantries. I'm just wondering if anybody else feels like they're drowning. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great day.
It's interesting to hear constant reminders about independence until everyday responsibilities come into the conversation. Most adults handle bills, groceries, transportation, and the responsibilities of daily life without expecting applause. That's simply part of being self-sufficient. Independence only means something when it remains consistent regardless of convenience. More women are beginning to recognize that.
I have not touched a man in years. But anyways, today my parents needed me to call the plumber because they had some issue with their boiler, and the plumbers came and there were two very young men. One of them was a little handsome, but I was trying to keep my cool. And then they were very nice, and then they left. But then also before he left, he saw that I had an Amazon package. He's like, "You have mail. You want me to get that for you?" And I was like, "Oh no, it's okay, I'll get it myself." And I leaned down and I was like, "Oh hell no, there's like 3 boxes." And I was like, "Actually, I'll just leave it." And then he's like, "Okay." And then there I am trying to make small talk with him. He's also probably way younger than me, but yeah, I need to have some more masculine energy in my life.
The attempt to turn the situation into comedy doesn't quite land because the frustration underneath is still visible. Sometimes the jokes reveal more than the words themselves. Calling it a search for masculine energy doesn't change what women are actually seeing. Rebranding disappointment doesn't erase the disappointment itself. actions usually speak louder than clever wording.
So my husband, our son, and I were just in the living room, and I was explaining to my husband our son's school schedule. Our son starts school tomorrow, and he starts middle school. And literally in the middle of me talking, my husband just walks away. And then my son looks at me and he whispers, "Mom, he hates you." And you know what? My son is 100% correct. He sure does.
Making permanent life decisions based on emotional reactions rarely produces good outcomes. When those choices later bring regret, it's easy to search for someone else to blame instead of reflecting honestly. Advice offered from unresolved disappointment often carries that disappointment forward. Accountability is far more valuable than resentment. That lesson applies to everyone.
I just wanted to confess something to you guys. I'm so desperate. Like, I'm desperate. I know I look so desperate. It's because I am. I'm so desperate. I can't find any guy that will, ever want to, be with me or hug me or cuddle me or, smell me. There's just nobody out there. It's just really hard. You know, everywhere I go, I get ignored and denied, and I'm really desperate. Please help. Fucker.
There was a time when life felt exciting and full of possibilities. Those years eventually pass for everyone, and the choices made during them often shape the future that follows. Looking backward doesn't change today's circumstances. Every season eventually asks us to live with our own decisions. That's simply how life works.
I don't think men quite understand what they're doing to women. This whole being happy with being single and, we don't need a man and all this other stuff in response to what's going on. I've been this way for years and I'm tired. I'm really tired, and I don't think that it's weak to crave human connection and to want to tear my walls down and to want to love. That's human connection is literally, it's innate in us. It is natural to us, and I don't feel like I should fault myself for that anymore, and I don't feel like I should continue.
Sometimes it seems easier to blame someone else than to examine the path that led to the current situation. If priorities change later in life, that doesn't mean everyone else is required to change with them. Men are free to move in different directions. Not every door stays open forever. That's true in every area of life.
These messages literally perpetuate the problem that our society faces with dating, relationships, and loneliness. If we are telling other people to isolate and to not be in relationship and to protect our hearts from being vulnerable, from putting ourselves out there, if we're trying to create conditions that are the most optimal ways to live, where we never get hurt, we never face rejection, we are literally never going to grow, build resilience, and build the skill sets to regulate our own emotions. And that is literally what life is about. It's learning how to regulate your emotions, because 99% of things in life we cannot control for and we cannot predict. So what you've got to focus on is how do you create a sense of inner joy and inner peace despite what's going around you. So staying single and isolating yourself from relationships that are beautiful and foundational to the human experience, that doesn't increase your peace. That actually just makes you more depressed, because humans are wired to connect. And frankly, we shouldn't be outsourcing our peace onto anything or anyone else. You need to learn how to create that for yourself and create your own sense of joy and internal feelings of joy. So it's comments like these that are deeply troubling to see and are really not helpful.
Some women assume being single automatically means loneliness. For many men, however, solitude feels peaceful rather than empty. They aren't running from relationships. They're choosing a lifestyle that currently brings them more contentment. Peace isn't something they're waiting to find. They've already found it.
Turning 40 this year and everything is just hitting me right now. It's not where I wanted to be. I succeeded at anything. God, have I even tried? Like, I don't even know anymore. I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to cope with anything. And I don't know how to, I did this whole growing thing wrong. Like I'm supposed to be an adult. I'm supposed to be able to handle these things, and I can't handle anything. And I literally am just realizing, like, it's been 40 years of this, and like, it's 40 years of just being confused and not knowing, and like figuring things out slower, and like not, like, I haven't built anything.
Many women believe someone else would eventually solve problems they postponed dealing with themselves. When reality doesn't unfold that way, disappointment naturally follows. Expectations don't guarantee outcomes. Time moves forward whether we're ready or not. Everyone eventually learns that lesson in one form or another. If the message hit, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.